嘿，各位亲爱的观众朋友们，欢迎大家收看由天启为大家带来的《刺客信条奥德赛》啊！现在我来到了这个雅典的议政厅，哇，这里面的人好多啊
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
告诉我该怎么做
What's
嘞？
my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
哇哦，这是作弊行为。直接去吗？哎，英雄纪念碑，齐名英雄纪念碑，那这4个英雄应该就是希腊的伟大英雄呗？是吧？我不知道现实中的希腊是不是这样的啊？
You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
跑过去之后，然后我就要开始那个了。就之前不是那个这个嘛，啊，这个任务就是打神教成员嘛。这种师傅级的，我感觉我还是能打得过的吧。17级打不过，我打师傅级的应该没问题吧？哎，14级的，像这种应该能打得过啊。我打2个应该没问题。我自己师傅级嘛。
I don't want to be spotted here.
这里怎么还有2个任务啊？我看一下，我人在哪儿？哦，我在这里。看来需要把这里人干掉。藏起来，埋起来。好，干掉一个。哎，盾牌扛掉。哎，不小心打错人了。好，真的逃骗。还有一个在那边是吗？好的，任务完成。哎，把这宝箱也抢走。这个应该搞定了。烧毁呀！啊！哦，还有个宝箱不知道在哪，找一下吧。啊，这里，标记一下这个方向啊。不理他。哎，宝箱在下面吗？啊，宝箱在下面。下去。 干掉。宝箱一拿，回去交任务。这样的话，伯利里叫什么？那什么伯利利那个叫什么？叫什么名字？伯利克里啊，伯里克利，他应该会获得这个选举的胜利了，应该是。然后下一步就不知道干嘛了，看一下吧，说不定等。 等下会一场战斗发生。哎，
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes.
怎么发现的？
Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once
苏
you
格拉
do,
底哦，
continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
苏格拉底还是苏格拉
Who
底？
are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Cassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
确实很这
Of
样。
course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates! There you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. That's everything Pericles wanted.
见到了大名鼎鼎的苏格拉底啊！
Find out what these
哇，你说我要把这里所有人都杀了，我的幽冥等级会变成多少级？这边有2雇佣兵，看一下在哪儿。这个在这里，17级的，不要打他啊，我们离他远一点。把我的马叫过来。好久没打猎了，要去打一下猎。监狱。哦，这就是监狱啊，比较中立的一个地点，还是不要去比较好啊。哇，这个雕像好帅啊，是不是？ 这些我都不知道是什么啊，都不知道是什么，可能是纪念某一个伟大的英雄，或者是一个学者，对吧？好，到了，进去吧。
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
不知道他怎么来的。
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here. For Pericles.
No, for Aspasia.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
换了一身衣服，
I feel
哇，
uncomfortable.
感觉还不错。
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
我们要去向苏格拉底打一声招呼啊！
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile
Wow,
Socrates,
来了个裸男。
always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior,
这
protect me from his amorous
这个人
gaze. Oh,
不男不女。
Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
哇哦，他穿一个内裤他就来了，两个人都穿个内裤就来了。
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
感觉还不错啊，感觉。
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
寻找一些关于自己母亲的线索。
Me too.
哎，我刚刚记得这里有个人呢， 是不是这个门这里有个人呢？有个妹子了，怎么没了？怎么没了？算了吧，那这个回头再找一找这个妹子吧。那么这一集就先到这里了，感谢各位的收看。哇，浪费啊！我们就下期再见了，拜拜。